Duets with Dice presents Years to Keep, a Changeling the Dreaming Chronicle, Episode 6.
Okay.
Alright.
So,
this is going to be the 5th session.
5th?
Yep.
There was a question on that because we just finished recording show intros for 5 through 10.
Yeah, my bad.
No, this is the 6th. We did 5 last week.
No.
We did 5 last week. We just hadn't recorded the show intro for it yet.
Oh, fudge. I don't cuss anymore.
Oh.
I've given that up.
Okay. Yeah, I wanted to bring that up to you because that's the quickest way to potentially get demonetized down the road.
Oh, honey, we're not going to get demonetized. Because we're not going to get monetized, baby.
Well, not with that attitude, we're not.
Well, I mean, I've seen other YouTube channels that do things similar to what we do, and they have a lot of cussing. I think the difference is who you're marketing towards, because they also have a title card at the beginning saying, hey, we do use explicit language.
Oh, yeah, we should probably make one of those.
The thing is,
too.
we don't cuss that much.
I
say fuck in frustration.
Yeah, I say, I don't know if I cuss a lot. I say a lot. I do cuss a lot. Mm-hmm. But I don't know if it is, I don't notice it. Because it's like word flavoring.
I'm a potty mouth.
I
I'm just
use
filthy.
sewer words like it's going out of fucking style. And so, we should probably, make one of those.
Make one of what?
Hey.
Sometimes we're grown-ups, and sometimes we cuss.
We're grown-ups, and sometimes we use sewer words, like...
Fuck. And
goddamn.
Goddamn. Yeah, we do that all the time. Especially me.
And so,
well, this is why I'm glad I'm playing Adelaide, who specifically doesn't cuss.
Yeah.
If I was playing, Dolores, it'd just be like, fuck me, all the time. She would never stop saying that.
Yeah. Alright.
So, do you remember what happened last session?
Yeah.
Do you need me to recap?
You can, if it helps you.
Well, okay. So... maybe I'm the one who needs a recap.
You need a recap?
Because I remember the party at Tierson's. I remember trying to read the future, and not doing a very good job. Just good enough a job to really scare people, but, not good enough a job to really, help.
Yeah.
Which I feel like is good. That's a fun trope you get to play when you can tell the future, is that you have advice, nobody listens to you, and telling the future ruins everything. It's like That's So Raven, but...
So you think you're creating the situations that will, the bad things that end up happening that you see in the future?
Yeah, kind of. Well, I mean, I feel like that's just something that inherently comes with any storyline involving, seeing the future, is by seeing it. By seeing that outcome, it kind of implies that you had seen the outcome and moved according to it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, it's like That's So Raven, but there's no kooky redhead friend and adventures. It's just people are dying.
Lily is kind of a kooky redhead friend.
Lily eats everything. So yeah, she is a kooky redhead friend, and I paid her $300 to stalk my brother. So yeah, totally. It's just like That's So Raven.
Yeah.
Except when I told the future, instead of distantly looking into the distance, I told everybody what a shitty person I was when I was 15. But I mean, everybody's shitty when they're 15, but I really took home that cake. I took home that cake for 4 years. Mm-hmm. That sweet homeschool cake.
You're still taking home that cake.
Oh yeah, most definitely. My brother moved from Europe just because he thought I was going to die. That's great. There's a lot of residual guilt there, but I mean, everyone hates who they were when they're 15. That's life.
But you keep doing it.
Doing what?
Okay.
I mean, she's better. They figured out what it was.
Is she... Okay, but... I guess the the problem with it isn't so much that you did this super shitty thing when you were 15. It's that you're still living with him, and he's still essentially taking care of you like a parent.
Yep.
You are still doing it.
It never stops.
Well, okay. I just thought you should know. All right.
Well, I mean, But that's what I remember.
There was the parts after.
Let me think. The parts after.
I
had the meeting at the cool, like, 50s-esque bar diner sort of thing. And there was sweet, sweet Daisy. I remember Daisy being just the fucking best. And then after that, it's after leaving Daisy that things get blurry for me.
You met Cassie.
Oh, I actively stalked... Okay, now it's coming back. I stalked my brother. I didn't pay Lily to do it this time. It's too expensive. I'm going to start doing it myself. I stalked him, and I met his new lady friend, Cassie, who is also a she, and she showed up at an inconvenient time, and yeah, and so she doesn't want anyone to know. I went to Lord Tierson to try to make him feel better and tell him that there was a new she in town because that's kind of important. And he said for me not to tell anyone. But I told Pomona before I talked to Tierson. So even though I'm not going to do it now, I feel like the little boy took his finger off the dam and it's fucked.
Oh, well, there you go. So we use sewer words in this. No, all right.
But so, yeah, that's what I remember. I remember that.
Yeah.
Oh, where do you think we're gonna pick up after that?
So, after that, I know you had some plans for what you wanted to do. Regarding your personal investigation into the murder.
Yeah. I wanted to I want to continue my relationship with Mr. Detective Graham because he has all of the secrets I need. And if I can somehow get into his head maybe while he's like sleeping or something, I could like get those secrets and have them without him knowing that I have those secrets, which is good.
If only you had some kind of magical power that gave you that ability.
If only. However, when I did read it, you either have to sleep near them or know them well. I don't know him that well. I need to get him... I need for him to think I'm cool. Like, not in a weird person that keeps harassing me at work kind of way. In, like, a cool person that I might hang out with kind of way. And I feel like that will allow me to really get in there. Because I want to go up in those dreams and, like, I don't know, see what's in there.
Okay. So, I guess the part of this plan that I struggle with understanding is hopping into somebody's dreams does not necessarily give you...
access to their stuff.
Access to everything they know.
You just have to manipulate it in a way to allow them to give up that information. So if I were to sit there and pretend to be his boss or something, or just like be like, it's like that episode of SpongeBob, you know?
When he goes
into the dreams,
into everybody's dreams, and Gary's like way smarter than him.
Yeah.
Okay.
That. And so maybe if I could get into his dreams, because in dream logic, it's completely different than unless detectives are just inherently different in some way. And in his dreams, he's like, that doesn't make any damn sense.
And then his dream just falls apart.
And I'm like, wow, you single-handedly just ruined it. I worked really hard on that. Okay. And so that's what I want. And maybe if I show up in his dreams more, he'll trust me more. I could get into his life more and then get more secrets. I'm really interested in those secrets. And right now, I'm so desperate for secrets, I'm willing to overlook the ethical complications of befriending a police detective for the sole purpose of Iron Rock-based secrets. Very interested in those. That being said, if I get in there, I can also, like, give him hints towards things to look at that if he were told in real life, he might be like, "Oh, that's kind of dumb."
You're gonna
inspire
push him
him.
You're gonna push
in
him
the
in
right
certain
direction.
directions.
And I can do that by leaving triggers for him. And so he'll see something and go, "Oh," and think it's his idea.
Yeah.
And that's really good.
That is good. How do you know which way the right direction is?
I don't.
Okay.
That's the beauty of it. But he can do things that I can't do. I don't have the security clearance to do any of the stuff that he could. And I could point him in directions for him to get evidence that me, Addie, wouldn't be able to get.
Let me see. Let me check something real quick.
Sure. All right. So I think I also remember at the end of the last session, I was approached in the woods by an old man.
Yeah.
I was riding my little bike home, and I got that uncomfortable feeling that I had gotten right after I stalked my brother. And then I got it, and I was like, I wonder if I'm being stalked by ghosts. But it wasn't ghosts. It was a mysterious old man who knew my name. And so
Who knew your real name?
Yeah, he knew my soul name, which is uncomfortable. Because this is a stranger. I don't know him. So are we going to find out what's up with that? Is that where we're starting?
Yeah. Yeah. And so we're going to pick up pretty much exactly where we left off. He had just introduced himself as Old Rook.
Old Rook.
Who you had heard about from some of your friends back at the diner.
My friends told me about you!
Yeah.
They told me that you know everything, and apparently you do because you know my name.
I do know your name, Lumina Lux.
Wow, don't say that too loud.
Of course. What's your name this time around?
Oh, I'm Adelaide.
Well, Adelaide.
Have you come to deliver news? Or perhaps aid us in our time of need?
No.
Oh, okay. Are you going to offer wisdom? Who are you? My friend said that he thought you were a wizard. And
No.
I didn't know what they were talking about.
No, nothing like that. I'm just a man with a very long memory.
Oh, okay. Do you want to come to my house? Like, are you hungry? Or do you just, want to hang out in my backyard? And we could talk about, whatever you want.
Do you have hot dogs at the house?
Of course I have hot dogs. Hot dogs are, my favorite food. Because most of the time, they have no bread in them.
What?
They have no bread.
Is that a problem?
I can't. I have a gluten allergy. It's pretty severe.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, come to my house and we can talk over hot dogs and you can give me knowledge and insight. I don't know who you are. Let's go. I trust you.
And so, you can laugh.
I didn't want to pull out the speakers like I always do.
Well, that's stuff we could fix. Okay, so
I'm just gonna invite him into my house.
Yeah, you make it home and
Ah shit, Louie, is Louie home?
yeah, Louie's home. Of course Louie's home.
So I just creak open the door. Louie? Is he out there watching TV or what?
No.
Okay. Alright, the coast is clear. Come to my kitchen. It's a very nice kitchen.
He walks in. He's got sort of a strange walk to him. He kind of tilts from side to side as he walks. And then he just sits on one of the stools. He's looking around.
Can I get you something to drink with your hot dog?
Water, please.
Oh, water. Okay. We have Evian. Is that okay?
What is Evian?
It's water that has a mountain on it.
What?
I'll show you. And I open our nice fridge and get a Evian bottled water. Here you go. Let me heat up those dogs.
Oh, it's in a bottle. And grabs it and starts drinking it. That's good water.
I know. It's really good water. I think they add stuff to it to make it taste more like water.
Huh.
I don't know how that works, but it's different than the water that comes from the tap. Our water that comes from puddles.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. How are those hot dogs coming?
They're in the microwave. Don't worry. And she has she put them on like a plate. She's heating them up. So, tell me about, why you're here.
Well, I haven't seen you in a very long time, and I had heard that you had awakened here in Point Avalon.
So I know you?
Sort of.
Like she knows you.
The mists have really done a number on you this time, I see.
So you know who Luminalux was before? Who I was before?
Yes.
Cool. Wow. That's amazing. Was I cool? Did I die of a disease that is easily preventable?
You have.
Wow.
By today's standards, wasn't so easily preventable back then.
Well, yeah. Did I die of a cold or a snake bite? Those are very easily preventable. Did I die violently a lot?
You had mentioned a few times.
Wow. So have you known all of me? Through all the times?
No.
How many times have you met me?
We've met a few times since about the 1500s or so.
Wow. The hot dogs are ready. And I go and I pull out the steaming hot dogs. Here you go. Do you want a bun?
No, this is fine.
We don't have buns. I'm sorry.
Someone's coming downstairs.
Oh. Go away, Louie!
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to a friend. Stay in your room.
Why?
Stay in your room.
No, I'm coming down.
No! Me and my friend are talking about important stuff, but it's very secret and confidential, and you have to go.
And he comes downstairs. What are you talking?
This is my friend, but Louie, you have to go.
Hello. Who is this?
This is my good friend, Old Rook. We've known each other for a long time. Haha, isn't that right?
Yes, we've known each other for a long time.
Yeah.
Louie,
we're talking about stuff and you have to go.
What are you talking about?
We're talking about, our future.
What? Are you playing a game with me? Is this some kind of cruel joke?
Not this time. No. No,
is this for a video?
It's for video stuff. Me and him were talking about video stuff.
Who are you? What do you do?
You don't need to ask those questions.
I think I do. He's in my house.
Louie, stop. You're embarrassing me in front of my old friend.
Your old friend? How long have you known each other?
Forever.
That's strange. You've never brought him up before in the past.
I don't bring up a lot of stuff. Girls are secretive. I mean, sometimes. Louie, go away! Go outside or go to your room!
You can't tell me what to do.
Louie, go to your room! You're humiliating me in front of Old Rook.
I've got questions for you tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I'll talk about them tomorrow.
Okay.
Just go to your room and
night.
listen to some music or something.
Good night, Adelaide.
Of course, I love you very much.
Keeping my door open.
Oh, you don't have to do that. We're just enjoying some hot dogs in Evian.
Okay.
All right. Go to your room.
Don't leave the house again tonight.
I probably won't. I don't have anything penciled in.
And he just goes upstairs.
All right. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
That's Louie. He's my brother.
That's just fine.
Yeah. So, what were we talking about before we were so rudely interrupted?
Why did you yell that?
I want him to hear.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to see how you were doing.
So, were we like friends?
Yeah, of a sort.
That's cool. Like, tell me about myself. Like, I wanna know if I've like always been like this.
Well, I can't really tell you about yourself. When you do what it is that you do,
Yeah.
the two become one.
Mm-hmm.
And you end up different every time. There are still some qualities that stay the same, but they're interpreted through a different lens.
I see.
And so, sometimes we've gotten along quite well. Other times, less so.
Well, I'm glad that you showed up, old friend. Even though I don't remember you at all. I'm glad you showed up because a lot of nonsense is taking place. And so, in some way, even though you're a stranger to me, it's comforting knowing that you're here. And I don't know why, but it is comforting. Because there's a murderer afoot.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And I'm going to figure it out. Or I'm going to try.
Why exactly?
Well, it all started during this festival when we were welcoming Joshua, who's an Arcadian, who showed up. And we were having his festival, and somebody hired a bunch of thugs to kidnap him and be guarded by a sphinx, and then they tried to take my freehold. And we don't know who it was, and then, like, the next day, Keelan de Winter was murdered in a fashion that dictates she's not coming back. And Joshua isn't old enough to take her stuff. And so, there's just, there's someone out there who's, stirring the pot too much. Violently.
I would, be inclined to agree with you.
Yeah, I'm just worried. Like, I'm really worried that, like, Joshua's gonna get hurt, or, you know, it's my responsibility.
I see. Well, that is very like you.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll help however I can.
Where are you gonna be staying?
Oh, I live around.
Well, you can come over whenever you want when you want hot dogs.
Thank you. And he just sort of he just sort of grabs one of the dogs and just like eats it whole.
Yeah, and I do the same, copying him.
Not really chewing until the entire thing is in
his mouth.
Just
hot dog's my favorite. Well, I'm glad you're here. I feel comforted.
Good.
So you're not a wizard?
No.
William's gonna be very disappointed. He thought you were a wizard. I think he was banking on it.
Too bad, so sad.
Yeah.
See you around.
Goodbye. Be safe.
Adelaide.
Goodbye, Old Rook.
He gets up and, like, swivels out of the door.
Cool. Now I have to add him to my corkboard. A new player has entered the scene. This changes everything. And I grab my hot dog in the water and I go upstairs to...
So what does your corkboard look like at this point?
Right now it is arranged in like a semicircle, kind of. That's covered in faces and descriptions and like little like pop-ups where you have to lift up things to read certain things, and there's like a thread between all of them. So if you were to stand within this semicircle, like you're touching them, you get caught in them.
There's a chimerically, it's like
it's a spider web in here.
I was like, it's like an NSA computer. like all of it makes a lot more sense.
Oh, yeah, it definitely does. And so I go in, and there's, like, a lot of stuff. There's, like, for anybody that I feel is of importance, I, like, have their name, and I have, like, reasons, like, where they've been. It's, like, it's pretty good. It's pretty good for me being a amateur.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so I'm going to add Old Rook. I don't know where to place him yet, and so he's just going to be in a little corner until I figure out how he links into everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
That's good. Poor Louie.
All right. So what do you want to do for the rest of the evening?
The rest of the evening, let me think. I could get some more work done.
It's about 10:30.
It's about 10:30 at night. I could do some more editing. I could internet stalk. I could internet stalk Mr. Graham to see if I could figure out like what shows he likes and stuff.
You can try to find him on like Facebook.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to find him on like Facebook, and then see where I go from there to see if he has like profiles on other stuff, so I could like glean more about him.
Okay.
It's creepy and stalkerish, but like, you know.
Wits and investigation.
Sure. One.
Okay. You find his Facebook profile. Friends only.
Oh. And I go up to the corner and I send him a request to be his friend. And in the box I say, "Hi, it's me, Adelaide. You probably remember me. I brought you graham crackers once." I think that is a solid foundation on which a friendship could bloom. And then I send a smiley face and then I press send.
Okay. And so, yeah.
We'll see how that goes.
We'll see how that goes. Actually, give me...
Because he's already interested in me. He failed.
Yeah, he did. Give me a charisma and computers roll.
This is something I'm good at.
Yeah. Difficulty, like, 5.
Is this to not embarrass myself?
That's a lot of 3s.
Oh my god. I was just sitting there going, you know... That's 4 3s.
Yeah, you just rolled 4 3s. Wow. Alright.
Alright, well I got a 5 and a 6.
Successes. Still got 2 successes on the roll, so...
yeah. Well, I'll give it that. So, what was that roll for?
That roll was to see how your message might be received. And so,
I hope it comes off as cute instead of crazy.
Yeah, and so you send the message and
wait to see. I probably do some editing on some other videos that I have. I am currently working on a long project that I've been working on for a while. It's a miniature reenactment of Nicolas Cage's The Wicker Man. where she like makes tiny little versions of everyone out of like paper, and like the sets are made out of paper mache and different things, and it's pretty good so far. Like cinematography wise, like it's shot for shot. It's pretty perfect.
How many times do you think Adelaide has seen The Wicker Man
at
this point?
It's probably like her favorite movie. She loves it when he screams and pushes children. I imagine fairies think that movie is really funny because of how disjointed and weird it is.
Maybe.
Because, like, to a normal person, we're like, God, this is the stupidest thing. But maybe to someone, maybe through a different lens. The masterpiece known as The Wicker Man is more well-received.
Maybe.
She's working on it. It's a pretty long project, and so...
Okay. So, crafts. Crafts and...
performance. Because I have a specialty in videos.
Yeah, but you still gotta make the sets.
The craft specialty in stage crafting?
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, there you go.
Alright, so it would be what and what?
Crafts and... shit,
would it be...
wits? No, I don't think it would be appearance. I'd say crafts and wits.
Yeah. And so right now I'm probably making a tiny bicycle out of out of like toothpicks and like little bits of rubber I'm cutting with X-Acto knives. Oh wow. I'm so good at this.
Yeah, you're really good at that.
And I have a specialty in stage crafting. Is this a critical?
It sure is. And yeah, it's coming along great. Like you just lose hours to this. You wake up on the table in the morning.
There's a perfect little bike.
There's a perfect little bike that the entire scene is ready to be shot. Save for the small amounts of drool that you've gotten all over it.
I'll cover it with little moss. I take moss from outside and I use a cheese grater and I grater it so it gives a light sprinkling.
Yeah, and so...
it's really good.
Yeah, it is. And so...
there's a career for D&D model making for her if she ever is approached for such a thing. She'll be like, I've been doing that for years!
Yeah. And so, you wake up and...
oh, I must have fallen asleep. My craft is very taxing. And I look over at my phone to see if he accepted my friend request.
He has.
Yes. All right. Mr. Detective Graham. Let me see what's up with you. And so I go into his profile. What do I see in there?
You see a lot of stuff relating to his work. Like nothing like confidentiality breaking, but just like, typical job complaints.
They're out of creamer at the office, so I brought my own.
And then there's like
awkward picture of him holding some creamer.
Of him holding creamer, and yeah, boss said I shouldn't post pictures of the precinct anymore while I'm onto Facebook. Sorry, boss. I know that you're reading this. Frowny face. He seems more charismatic online than he does in real life.
That's funny. I like that a lot. So she's like, oh, wow. Okay. So that's not bad. So let's see what type of things you like. And so I just go through and like check, like, because if you like certain things on Facebook, it'll like start to suggest them to your friends. Mm-hmm. And so I like to see like the targeted ads and see what they tell me about him.
Oh, his targeted ads?
Yeah.
He gets ads for movies a lot. He gets ads for video games.
I'm just gonna completely stalk this guy. I'm gonna go back as far. I'm gonna be like in 2014 when he first made it.
Yeah.
Just like all of
you'll
it.
be back. You'll probably be back further than that.
Oh.
You can see, like, you go back far enough.
You could see when he was still in college and
he's
shit.
like graduating high school.
Ooh. Oh, wow. He got better with age.
Yeah.
Just keep going.
And so, you get a pretty good picture, and the fact is he's been consistently posting since that long. Mm-hmm. You see him, you've seen him in his good times and his bad times, and you've got a pretty good idea of all of that. Give me wits and investigation, and we'll see how this goes.
Nothing.
Well,
I gleaned some stuff.
You skim mostly. There's nothing too
like
huge that you see.
I don't see. You
get a very surface level
look of him. Can I see if he has other related accounts, like Instagrams, Twitters, or anything like that?
No. He's got.
I'll have to dig deeper at a later point.
And so.
Huh. Well, I guess I'll say something to him to start a conversation while I do all my stuff today. Maybe something, hey. There we go. Can't go wrong with a simple hey. Hey, exclamation point? Is that too much? Is the exclamation point too much? Go big or go home, Addie. Exclamation point, smiley face, emoticon. Yeah.
Emoji is what they're called now. They're not emoticons.
My bad.
Nobody's called them that since like 2009. Get with the times.
I'm sorry. Mo is sorry.
You call me the old guy.
You're not that old.
Anyway. Yeah, so I have I've actually set up a clock.
Oh, are we moving this over from
Yeah, to know this dude.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, and so basically what a clock is it's a system that I'm importing from Blades in the Dark.
Kill me.
I feel like clocks are a good system. Like,
I mean, they are easy to track, and it's a good visualization for it. And then there's no ambiguity so is successes,
at the end of it.
Successes are points on the clock.
Yes.
Right.
I won't say that successes are points on a clock, but information that you glean one way or another is. And so like an exceptional success might get you like 3.
Huh. Okay. Okay.
An exceptional success might get you 3, because otherwise I'd have to make this clock way bigger.
That's fair. Alright, so it's get to know him, so it might take a while. And I'm okay with that.
Basically the way clocks work is you'll create a circle, and then you will mark however many. You'll basically make an X and a plus in the middle of it, and that way you've got it sectioned off. And you'll X out a section, and once you've X'd out every section on the clock, based off of what you're doing in the fiction, then you have accomplished the goal that the title of the clock is named after. Mm-hmm. And so right now you're looking at a 6-section clock, or I'm sorry, it's an 8-section clock. It's not huge. It's like right in the middle.
Okay. So.
And you've got 1 tick marked.
So I'm venturing out to try to talk to him. Maybe I can just talk to him about like inane bullshit through the day. If I get him used to me, that works, right? I don't know how pressuring people into friendship works, me Mo. I'm just naturally charismatic. So okay. I don't know how to do it for
pressuring people into friendship.
I don't know, I've never had to do it. I'm a very lucky girl.
Okay. Most people don't have to.
No.
Okay. So, yeah, no, I don't know about that.
I mean, whatever. I know about that.
Okay.
And
Okay. So maybe you do have to pressure people into friendship.
Nope.
Since you know so much about it.
I've never had to do any of that. And so, I know. Maybe I could take a picture of the set and then send it to him while I'm going about my day. And about my day will be trying to find the bridge trolls.
Okay.
As they are colloquially. There it is. Known. I don't call them bridge trolls. I feel like that's fucking rude. I just call them, the rapscallions.
That's also kind of rude.
Bridge trolls is just like, I don't know, it seems really mean. Especially because they actually do hang out under a bridge, like smoking cigarillos or doing whatever the fuck they do, selling weed. I don't know. Being little hooligans, setting dumpster fires. I don't know. Doing that thing where you break glass.
That
bottles.
Thing where you break glass.
You break glass bottles. For fun and, profit. I don't know.
Okay. Alright, so, you want to try to find them?
Yeah.
They're not too hard to find. You find
Do I find them under the bridge?
No. They don't actually hang out under a bridge a whole lot of the time.
Do they just do it
It's
sometimes?
just what their reputation is.
Oh, that sucks. That makes me sad.
And
they just got typecasted.
They just hang out at bars and shit. So you go to the place where Carta works.
Do I see Lily?
Yeah, Lily's there. What do you do?
I wave at Lily. Hi, Lily. Can I sit?
Oh, yeah, go on in.
Okay.
What are you doing here?
I'm here to talk to Carta.
Why?
I have a plan.
What's your plan?
My plan is, you could listen in if you want. Actually, I'm very glad that you're here, Lily. What if he tries to pop me?
Why would he try to pop you?
I don't know. Sometimes people are unpredictable.
Okay. I don't think Carta would try to pop you, but okay.
Well, just in case. If he were to pop me, would you pop him back?
Yeah.
You're the best, Lily. This is why you're my favorite.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna go in and sit down.
So you go in, you sit down, and Carta sees you. He sort of...
I wave at him, too.
His eyes sort of, he sort of...
Is he like a bartender? What is he?
Yeah, he's a bartender. He looks at you kind of shiftily.
It's like 3 in the afternoon.
What are you doing here?
I'm here to talk to you.
Oh.
And also to get a drink.
Oh. I didn't take you for the type of person who drinks.
I don't drink beer.
Well, this is a bar, so...
Well, what else do you have that's not beer? Oh, and I can't have anything that was made out of wheat. Like whiskey.
What can I get you?
I don't know, what's good?
The beer's pretty good.
Carta, I just told you, I can't drink beer. Is that a hard apple cider?
That is a hard apple cider.
Is there any wheat in there? Well, let's look at the back.
I, Austin, don't know if there's any...
I don't think so. I think cider's just fermented apples.
Okay. Well, I don't know if in the process of...
They add shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a good question, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I'll take an allergic reaction if it's not. Yeah, that apple cider hard. Let's look at the back.
The Angry Orchard.
Mm-hmm.
I can already confirm for you that this is gluten-free.
Awesome. I like that. Thank you.
All right.
Okay, but I also want to talk to you about other stuff.
Like what?
I want to meet with you, Shadra, and I always forget the name of your other friend. Maddock. I have an idea, and I think you guys would really be into it. I think it would help you guys a lot, and I feel really bad about that whole debacle. With Lord Tierson and his girlfriend. I say under my breath.
Well, Shadra's pissed.
Well...
She hasn't stopped being pissed.
Yeah, no, that's kind of fair. I mean...
She probably, if I know Shadra, isn't going to want to listen to anything you say.
What if I offered her regentship? Like I'm telling you, if I could get you guys alone and we don't have to, like, whisper talk, I think it's a really good idea.
You want to give us regentship?
Yes. You guys live here. You're not like Clarissa.
Anissa.
Anissa, like, kind of lived here. But you guys are local. And you guys want a freehold. I remember, because you kind of took mine.
Does...
No, he doesn't. But if you guys agree, and if you guys are on board, I think I can convince him. I really do. He's really distraught. I'm sure I could really just convince him, you know?
Okay.
And I just want you guys to listen to me.
She'll want to hear it out.
I know, and I know she's probably going to be really mad. Does she like anything?
Yeah?
What does she like? Maybe I could bring her something to, like, ease the storm, you know?
She's really into tattoos. I don't know if you've seen her.
Yeah, she does like tattoos.
She's really into tattoos. She likes
and hair dye.
Punk rock stuff.
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that.
Yeah, maybe I could get her something. Like earring gauges. She has those. I don't know her size. I think that's important. I don't know anything about gauges.
Just be prepared to talk.
Yeah.
When I get her.
Mm-hmm. So, where do you think you can convince her to go?
Oh,
under the bridge?
You can meet us at the bridge.
Okay, I'll meet you guys under your bridge.
It's not our bridge.
Well, your guys' cigarette butts are there, so it's kind of like your bridge.
Ours are not the only cigarette butts under that bridge.
That's fair, I guess. But, you know, I don't know any of those other people. I know you guys.
Okay. Let me think. She's probably at work.
And I just, like, sip the apple hard cider and go, it's tart.
I think she's probably at work. Maddock doesn't have a job.
What does he do?
Maddock?
Yeah.
No, he just stays at home and, like, he's one of these internet kids.
Oh, cool. Like me.
Oh.
Well, I mean...
Okay.
I made my DeviantArt private years ago.
I don't know any of the words you just said.
Yeah. No, I understand. But
we will get in touch.
Please do. Here's my phone number. And I write down my phone number and I give it to him. And call me so I can propose to you my idea. And then maybe we can catch a murderer.
You want to what?
Catch a murderer.
Catch a murderer?
Yeah. Maybe through this we'll find the murderer. I hope so.
So, what's your end game here? You're giving us the regency with the hopes that you are going to lure out a murderer?
Not necessarily, but I do kind of have a feeling that they might show up again. And if they're going to show up again...
Yeah, might as well just throw us under the bus, you know what I'm saying?
You guys... Really?
Well, would we not be the most obvious target? Us being
There's
regents?
3 of you, and you have Chandra.
If they have cold iron, it doesn't matter.
I don't know. I think either it's me, Tierson, or Joshua. I feel like if people with a reputation like yours were around, it would be a deterrent. You guys have a pretty rough and tumble reputation. And when I say you guys, I mean mostly Chandra.
She's got enough of one for all of us.
She really does. It's like an umbrella that all of you can huddle underneath. I don't think anyone would want to play with Chandra at all.
Alright, we'll talk to her.
Yeah. Okay, let me pay for this.
Yeah.
Okay. Just pay. Just tip him. Be like, okay.
Are you writing a check?
No, on the little receipt.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was like, it's like, because you gestured writing.
I gestured writing, where you write in his tip. Like, thank you for the beer. Cider. I gotta go.
Bye.
Bye. Oh. Bye, Lily.
Bye.
And I, like, put my hand under my chin and wave at her. Lily's my favorite. Sip. I tell everyone they're my favorite.
Yeah, you do.
I'm like a duplicitous mom. No, you're my favorite. Okay.
Oh, man. I don't know. Because I always hear moms say, I don't have a favorite.
No. I think all moms have a favorite.
All moms have a favorite. Of course they have a favorite.
And you tell your kid, no, you're my favorite.
You don't tell your kid you're my favorite.
You tell them once they're older.
You tell them.
Once you're older and you see about how they all turned out. You say that when they're all in the room. How are you supposed to play this con? You're not playing the grift correctly.
Why are you playing a con?
The art of the grift.
Of your children.
You love your children anyway.
Well, if you tell one of them that, oh, you're my favorite, then they're gonna get a big head and they're gonna go brag. That would be the very first thing they do.
No way. If I was told I was the favorite, I wouldn't brag. I'd keep that shit to myself.
You're an adult.
Didn't I just say you have to wait till they're adults?
Okay.
You have to wait till they're adults, and then you're just like, yeah, no, your brother is a mess.
Okay.
Okay, anywho.
Alright, so...
Yeah, so after that, I take my beer and check my messages.
Yep. Your messages says, hello, Adelaide.
Do you like the setup? It's a perfect recreation of 35 minutes into Nicolas Cage's masterpiece, The Wicker Man. Send.
I cannot believe that this is something that you're doing.
Oh my god, you should see the rest of them. They're in our shed. It's great! And I capitalize great. I hope he wants to see my collection of recreations of Nicolas Cage's masterpiece, The Wicker Man.
Out of, he says, I've got a very morbid curiosity about it.
After work?
And I've seen dead bodies.
Huh, wow, I haven't seen any dead bodies, but I do have 40 different sets in my shed.
That's 40 different handmade paper crafted sheds. Sets hiding in your shed is probably more guilty sounding than saying you have a dead body.
Oh, ... Okay. Do you want to see them? Question mark.
Yeah, I guess so.
Cool. I'll meet you when you get off of work. Click. Awesome. Now time to wait outside of his station. Or maybe hang out on the beach a little. I don't know. Let's see. I'm probably gonna bike around town, I guess.
Okay.
Until he gives me an answer back.
You start riding your bike around and,
I'm on my patrol, I think to myself. I'm a detective too, and I'm on patrol. Stop, you squirrel. Give that nut back. And I just keep pedaling away.
And so, yeah, you making your way downtown. You're making your way downtown, and,
Make it last, da-da-da-da.
And so, yeah. You ride past the diner, and
You'll see Daisy.
Yeah, I mean, you don't know if Daisy's working right now.
Well, I just passed the diner.
Okay.
Do I see anything at the diner that catches my eye?
Cars and stuff.
Just on patrol. And I look around.
Patrol is hungry work.
I am a hungry girl. That apple... People say that you shouldn't drink and drive. Do they say that about bikes? Am I breaking the law? Oh my god. Oh my god, I have to turn myself in. No, I better not.
And so, where are you going?
Maybe I'll go in there and see if Daisy's there.
Okay.
I'm just trying to blow time until the evening.
Yeah, you
Blow a little time and then go wait. You know, I wonder if I should like clean my house before I invite him over to my shed. No, it's more authentic if it's just the way we leave it.
you have a text.
Yeah.
It's Louie.
Hey. What does he say?
The text from Louie says, "Hey, I want to talk to you about that weird guy.
Oh shit. Oh no.
Your old friend."
Okay. All right. If I get Louie something, I can maybe distract him from answering uncomfortable questions. Oh, yeah. And I guess on the way home, I pick him up something.
What are you going to pick him up?
I don't know, like a cannoli.
You pick him up a cannoli.
Like, everybody likes cannolis.
You go into your house, and you see Louie. He's on the couch.
Hey, what you watching?
Nothing. Hey.
I have a cannoli for you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I got it from a bakery. It's a fresh cannoli. Oh. It's right out of the I don't know how they make cannolis.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, I wanted to talk to you about that guy that was here last night.
Yeah, what about him?
Who is he?
He's one of my beach friends. But he had been gone for a while, and I hadn't seen him for a long time. But he's back now.
I see. He's not like a drug dealer or anything, is he?
No, he's not a drug dealer. I don't think I know any drug dealers. I just know people that do drugs. You know? But not like hard drugs. I don't think I know anyone that does hard drugs, but sometimes you can't tell. I've learned that. Like from TV and stuff. You never know who's doing meth. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I venture to guess that, yes, you never know who's doing meth. But it's pretty easy to tell.
Is it?
Sometimes.
I mean, if they've been doing like a lot of meth, yeah. But I imagine if you smoke it, it might be, like, easier to hide. Now that I think about it. Like, because track marks give it away, like when they have, like, needle marks. But if you have no needle marks because you smoke it, but does that make your teeth come out faster? I don't know. I'm not a doctor, Louie.
I don't know. Anyway, just be careful and maybe don't always just automatically invite your beach friends in.
Oh, no. He's a trusted friend. He wouldn't do anything.
I don't want anything to end up stolen.
No, that's perfectly fair. Well, he wouldn't steal anything.
Okay.
And, I hope you enjoy your cannoli. Oh, I have the detective is coming back again today.
Oh, why?
He said that he's interested in my sets from The Wicker Man.
Okay.
You know, those things that you are not impressed by?
I mean, it's not that I'm not impressed by
Okay.
them. It's not that I'm not impressed by them. It's more that I'm just... I don't get it. Like...
What do you mean?
I mean, I get it, and, like, technically, it's very skilled, but, like, I just don't understand why.
I'm kind of recreating a masterpiece.
No, I understand what your reasoning is. I just don't understand why.
I think once it's out, people are really gonna appreciate it. I do think it's probably my masterpiece. Yeah.
It'll be all downhill from here, huh?
Yeah, maybe I'm peaking early.
Well, when you peak, you can go to college, and...
no. I'm good,
get
Louie.
a job like the rest of us.
No. But if it really takes off, I won't have to.
That's not a great attitude to have.
Are you sure?
No, this internet stuff, it's not gonna last forever. It never does.
You're hurting me.
This internet stuff, it doesn't last forever, and
Shane
what are you
Dawson
doing?
is 30.
What are you...
He made it. Like, I'm like physically acting sick because I feel sick when he does this shit.
It's not gonna last forever, Addie.
Have you brought me home just to hurt me?
No.
Yes.
You
I brought you a cannoli.
You brought me home.
Judas. You cannoli, Judas. You sold me out. With a kiss on the cheek, you sold me out.
No, I didn't sell you out, and I don't like being called Judas.
I don't like a lot of things, Louie.
But you need to go to school. At some point in the future, you're going to have to grow up.
Lots of people didn't go to school.
And lots of people don't have jobs.
Yeah, and I'm one of them.
Lots of people can't always contribute. You're lucky. You're lucky that you can. And you can right now. But you won't always be able to. Not like this. At least with a college degree, you'll have something to fall back on when this stops working.
Well, when it stops working, if it stops working, no jinxing anyone and no being negative, then maybe I'll consider it. But right now, I don't think I could do it. It's a lot.
It is a lot. But you know what else is a lot?
What?
Building 40 reenactment scenes from The Wicker Man.
That's different, Louie.
Like this level of work, this level of detail.
I'm doing something I love doing.
And you could find something that you love doing in college.
Is there a college class for doing that?
Yes.
Well, apparently I didn't need it, Louie.
There's stagecraft, there's...
I can do stagecraft.
It's not...
Why do you
don't
that
need
paper
it as
doesn't matter, Louie?
The paper does matter because the paper is
I don't
what
like
people
this
see
argument. I brought you a cannoli so we wouldn't have to have this argument, and you're physically hurting me.
I'm not physically hurting you. I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm just trying to make sure that you're not going to be able to live here forever.
What do you mean?
You're an adult. You're not sick. You're one of the healthiest people I know. Aside from the gluten thing.
Do you want to live by yourself?
No, not... It's not a matter of living by myself. It's a matter of, at some point... I'm not getting any younger. I'm going to need to settle down at some point.
Am I stopping you from doing that?
I mean...
Oh, no.
I think... a lot of
Do
women...
I scare your girlfriends away?
No, I scare my girlfriends away. But I have trepidation when it comes to committing. Because, what happens when, what happens when a woman wants to move in?
Well, what'll happen? How will it be different?
It would be different. You're my younger adult sibling.
I don't think it's that weird.
Questions come up. And, if you have a college degree, you can at least say, well, I'm in transition. Well, I'm looking for work. You would at least be able to get off. You would at least be able to stand up on your own feet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You wouldn't need me and then just be making this supplementary income. You would be able to get a job, start a career, and then, I don't know what you're interested in for the future. Maybe you'd have a family of your own.
I mean, maybe, but I don't know, Louie.
What about you? You've never even had a boyfriend.
No.
You've never had a boyfriend? You've never had a girlfriend? I don't know.
No, not a girlfriend either, unfortunately.
You've never had any of these things, and like I said, I'm not getting any younger, and it'll go by so fast. And you're not getting any younger either. And I'm not sitting here trying to tell you that you're old.
No, that's kind of what it feels like.
I'm not trying to tell you that you're too old. You're young, and that's why I'm saying it now.
I don't know. Well, I didn't know that you wanted me to leave.
It's not that I want you to leave, Addie.
I don't know. I guess I could see how, like, explaining to a girl, hey, my weird adult sister lives with me. And I say that very venomously. I guess that would scare a lot of girls away, huh?
Well.
But if that would scare them away, you shouldn't bother with them. But I guess that's not... I'm gonna go outside. I'm frustrated.
Okay.
And I go and I sit on my porch. And am physically hurt.
Roll glamour.
Yeah. Because anytime...
Current glamour, not permanent.
I was going to ask about that, by the way.
Yeah.
If a lot of time has passed, I should probably roll to see. So, what's this?
So, with...
I think I'm good.
Yeah, with...
I got 1-0, so...
Yeah, with success, you hold off the tide of banality that is, keeping you at bay.
Yeah. I was like, dang it, he was doing so good. Ugh. He went for a whole 2 weeks without doing this. Alright. And so she just kind of sits there and thinks, you know, if I become super, super, super successful, then he can't say anything. And then I think back to my corkboard where it actually says my goals, which is help Louie be successful. And then I can't remember the third goal that I had put on that thing. I'll listen back and figure out what it was. So she's just like, no, I'm gonna finish my masterpiece. And it's gonna be the next B movie.
What?
It's gonna be the next B movie.
Like Jerry Seinfeld's B movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now look me in the eye and say that all the bullshit that came from the B movie. Great.
I'm not going to say that.
You're not going to say all those weird compilations where it was like every time they say the word B, it gets faster. Stuff like that. I want it to be on like that level of weird.
Well.
And I'm pretty sure it will be.
Alright, so.
Cult classic.
Yeah. In time, the car pulls up of Detective Aiden Graham.
Hi.
He comes out. Hello, Adelaide. I'm here to see this monstrosity.
I have a flashlight. There's light in there, but like not a whole lot.
Okay.
And I open the shed and I take him in and I turn on like the little light that they have in there and then on my flashlight.
Oh, wow.
Look at this one. Yeah.
This.
Wow. Yeah, this one took a long time. All of the trees are different. Because a lot of the times, like, they film in the same place over and over, but they, like, change the set a little bit, and you can usually tell based on the trees. And so I was able to make a couple of these and use them over and over.
Okay, so I think I can start over on my investigation.
For what?
Because this can only belong to a serial killer.
Are you being serious? Wait till you see the little Nicolas Cages.
You've got more than one.
You have to. They're faces. And like some of them
I'm just gonna pull out a notepad now.
Oh, is that good or bad?
Yeah, no, this is all like evidence at this point.
For what?
For the idea that you are probably some manner of serial killer.
I don't kill people. These people kill him. I have an idea for what I'm going to do for the final scene. But I don't know exactly how to make ants yellow. I'm still thinking about it.
Ants?
Yeah. Do you remember how in the end he was swarmed with bees? I think I want to use ants because they look kind of like bees, and the way they swarm, I really think, but I don't want to like spray them because I think that'll kill them.
Yeah, that'll probably kill them.
And I don't really want to do that. So I'm debating whether or not I could like make some sort of like honey mustard mixture and like cover them in it.
They probably wouldn't like that much either.
They might not like it, but I don't think it'll kill them. I don't want to kill them.
I think you could probably get away with just using ants and not coloring them.
But that level of detail, I'm very invested in it.
Well, I mean, you could kill the ants and then paint them afterwards.
And
then just do stop motion.
Do you want to see all the little villagers I have? I made all the villagers and stuff.
Yeah, might as well.
Come and look. Here I have the little paintings, because remember the beginning when you went into that little cottage and there was the paintings near the staircase? I made tiny little ones of those. Mm-hmm. But they're like not super detailed, but from far away they look like they might be. Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is a sin against God. This is a travesty.
Do you really mean that?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, I thought you'd like it.
No, I'm actually probably required to take you to prison.
No! I would die if I went to prison.
Well, we'll just keep a lid on this.
I'm not gonna tell.
This darkness.
Well, I mean, nobody has seen this. A couple of my friends have seen it. And, it's weird. They all react kind of like how you do.
Yeah.
With, like, fear for some reason. Can you explain to me why exactly you feel so much fear while looking at 75 tiny Nicolas Cages?
Well...
Huh? Do you know where it's coming from?
No. Maybe it's because they're all so accurate looking. He says as he pulls them one close to him. Like, this level of detail is honestly haunting.
Yes. I probably, at this point, could probably draw Nicolas Cage's face, like, with my eyes closed.
Well, this was a treat.
Do you want to go to dinner with me?
Probably.
I'll pay for you.
I probably shouldn't.
And I like move my hand to my purse that has a bell pepper in it with a 20 in it. I just move my hand over it. Please say yes.
I probably shouldn't.
Why? What's your excuse?
Because you are related to a case that I am working on.
Oh. Am I really?
Yes.
Okay.
If the case closes...
Then yes?
Then that's a different story. But until that happens, I probably shouldn't. But based off of what I'm seeing here, I would say the case is growing ever closer to being closed by the minute. I couldn't possibly have done it. I was here doing this. Well, I guess that's... Well, last night I made a bike. It's the cutest bike. I guess that's one way of looking at it. I simply don't have the time and energy to murder. This is it. This is what I do. I also make videos on the internet. No, I know. Wait, you know? Yeah, I've seen your videos. I've seen some of them. Did the ketchup one? Did you like that one? People didn't seem to like that one. Was that the new one? Yeah. With me and Sid on the beach. I don't think I've seen that one. Who's Sid? He's the tall guy in the striped shirt. Me and him buried a lotto ticket in the sand and waited for someone to find it. Where is it? Still there. Did it win? It was a winner, yes. It was like $35. It was a scratch off. Where? I don't know. You'll have to find it, detective. Use your detective skills. Did you bury it in the video? Yeah. Okay. I wonder if someone else has already used the video to find it. I never considered that.
Well, we could go find it.
Uh,
Or you could go find it. What you do is your choice.
Okay, Adelaide.
Alright.
I'm leaving.
Okay.
Have a good evening.
Have a good evening.
You clearly got a lot of work to do.
I mean, this is a long-term project. Like, I don't know when I'm going to finish this.
Alright, well, go ahead and give me a, charisma and expression?
What am I trying to do? Trying to convince him?
This, just to see how this conversation went.
Yeah, let's try it. I hope it went well. What's my difficulty?
5.
2.
Okay. That's worth a tick.
I'm gonna get you.
Okay.
Alright.
Goodbye, Adelaide.
Goodbye!
And he leaves. And so, yeah.
Dang it. I really thought that one would get him. I considered this collection absolutely irresistible. Oh well. I'll try again. I'll just show him the other stuff that I have. I have so much stuff.
And so, where to now?
Well, I'm still waiting for Carta and all of them to do their stuff.
Yeah, we can go there.
Yeah. I suppose I'll just continue doing my bullshit until they contact me or anything like that.
Yeah. And so,
avoid my house.
In time, Carta shoots you a text saying, "Hey, we're ready."
I'll be there soon. Oh my god, I forgot to get Chandra a present. Louie didn't eat the cannoli. And
Louie ate his cannoli.
Fuck him.
You brought home Louie a cannoli, he's gonna eat a cannoli.
Or maybe I should bring her, I'm looking through the stuff to try to find like a gift I could give her. Would she like a strainer? I don't know. Oh, well, we have this beer bottle opener that has like the shape of Texas on the other side of it. Yeah, I'll give this to her.
Okay. So
he's gonna be like, "Where's my beer? Where's my Texas?
Where did my Texas beer bottle opener go?"
God, forever. Yeah, and I go to the thing.
Okay, so you head over to the bridge, and
there's a lot of litter. I hate it.
Yeah, this place is kind of a dump. You make your way over there. Under the bridge, there's all sorts of graffiti, and
I wonder what it means. Oh.
Reach out, touch it, and Cardis says, "It's to mark who can sell drugs here."
Oh, but there's so many of them.
Well, a lot of people have had this as their turf over the years.
Why didn't they get rid of the other ones?
I don't know, maybe they respected the art. I don't, fuck if I know. They don't, they're not here anymore.
Oh. Okay. I guess that makes sense.
So what did you want to talk about?
Chandra, I brought you this peace offering. And I, in both hands, offer her the Texas thing. Or the Texas bottle opener. Before I talk to you, I wanted to offer you this small token.
She's just looking down at it. She looks over at Cardis.
Alright, so I knew that everyone was really upset with Lord Tierson over his terrible idea to put his girlfriend in a power of regency. And it was a bad idea, but I have a better idea. Nobody wanted her because she was a local and Lord Tierson's girlfriend. I wanted to ask the three of you if you thought that you can deal with the responsibility of regentship over the Deepwood Glen freehold. I know that you guys want one. You kind of tried to take mine. And I think if Joshua, while he's still young, associates a lot with commoners, he'll avoid ending up like a lot of Arcadian she end up. I mean, he's still really impressionable. And I think you guys are cool enough that he'd latch on pretty easily. I think there's a lot to gain from it. I don't live in Deepwood Glen, but you guys do.
What is there to gain from you doing it?
What do you mean?
What is there to gain on your end?
I'm worried that... I'm worried about this murderer. I think the person that contacted you guys on Joshua's coronation was the same person that murdered Keelan. I think they want that Glen. I think they want the freehold.
They want Deepwood Glen.
They either want Deepwood Glen or they want class conflict.
Well,
I think they're playing us, and they're doing a really good job.
If they wanted class conflict, all they would have to do is sit back and watch.
Yeah, well, I mean, killing someone ushers it along pretty fast. Like, faster. And I know that in the past you guys had struggled with harvesting glamour. I think giving you access to it would be good. And then having someone who wouldn't deny it to you in the future, it gives you guys security. And despite any differences we have in ideology, I don't want to starve anyone out. It's not okay.
This feels like a setup.
I mean...
What does Tierson think?
I haven't asked Tierson. But and this also has a lot to do with you, Chandra. I kind of promised Joshua that I would find him a teacher who would teach him how to fight, and that teacher would be way cooler than Batman. And I'm really hoping you will do it. And if he thinks you're cool, he'll be really on board, and I think we could pressure Lord Tierson.
I see.
Or all of us is for she. There's only 3 of us. 2 of us are for it. You understand?
So, 2 of you are for it, but only one of you is a Baron.
I hate to sound super manipulative or anything, but he is kind of in mourning for the loss of his lover. I think I could convince him. That sounds really, really bad, but it's kind of true right now. I think if I could do it right now, it'd be a pretty good time for me to do it. While he is... While he's in emotional distress over... No, that doesn't feel good, but it'll work.
Okay. You can give it a shot. We'll see what he says.
Okay, so you guys think that sounds good?
Yeah, we're on board.
Okay. I think you guys will do a good job. I think all of you can teach him a lot. I hope he doesn't turn out bad. How we sometimes get. That's my hope.
Well, we appreciate it.
Yeah.
We're glad at least one of you guys is trying to look out for us.
I don't hate you guys or anything like that. I try not to. I want to do the right thing.
Yeah.
Alright, well, now I just have to convince Lord Tierson. Alright. I got it. I'm gonna do it. Bye, guys! And I get on my bike.
Okay.
I just, pedal away.
Yeah. Through the sand. Very slowly.
Maybe I should just walk. And I get off of it and I push it. Alright, I just have to convince Lord Tierson.
So you go to Cresthaven.
Yeah. Alright, I can do it. Okay. Alright. Gotcha. And I knock on the door. Wait for Pomona to answer.
You open the door. It is Pomona.
Hi, Miss Pomona.
Hello.
Is Lord Tierson here?
Yes.
How is he feeling?
He's still very... He's less sad. He's more angry now.
Okay. Alright. Can you stay right here? I need to make a quick phone call. Alright?
Okay.
Okay, hold on. I didn't think about this beforehand. I need to tell Joshua that I think I have a teacher, and she's awesome.
Okay.
And so I call up Joshua, and I just want to explain to him, hey, so do you remember when I promised you I would find you a teacher that was way cooler than Batman? I think I found one. Her name is Chandra, and she's super, super tall and very scary.
I know Chandra.
You know Chandra?
Yeah, she took me and put me in a warehouse.
Oh, yeah, she sure did. That's not going to color your opinion of her, is it?
What?
Nothing. So, what if I told you that Chandra agreed to teach you how to be a badass?
Yeah?
Yeah. I think I have her convinced, and I think she wants to teach you. Would you be interested in that?
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Yeah. Okay, but the only thing is I don't know if Lord Tierson would say yes. So if he asks you, can you be like, yeah, I want that, you know?
Yeah, I guess so.
Because, she can teach you how to use a knife, and that would be awesome.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, she knows a lot of cool stuff. Which is why she has a reputation as such a scary person.
Isn't she like a bad guy, though?
She's not bad. She just has a lot of anger. And because she's a red cap, people don't like her. And that's her curse. Just like it's our curse, to be wonderful and beloved.
But I don't know. I don't know. I don't like her. She kind of put me in a warehouse with a monster in it.
To be fair, that wasn't 100% her fault. I mean, it was 70% her fault. She didn't hurt you, did she?
No,
okay.
Not really.
Well, she was just doing it to, I don't know, get back at the man.
Who's the man?
Authority.
I don't know who that is.
I think it's supposed to be us. We're authority.
We're the man?
Well, I mean, technically Lord Tierson's the man, because he's the boss. Which is why I have to ask him for permission to do anything.
Lord Tierson's kind of like Batman.
A little. He does have a lot of capes, now that I think about it.
Yeah, and he lives in a mansion.
He does live in a mansion. And he also has a cool butler. And I look over at Pomona, who's glued to the window. And he's also a butler. Pomona's pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know. Would you like that? Or no? I mean, I think it's a really good idea. I think that you could learn a lot.
Roll manipulation and empathy.
I'd like to spend a willpower.
Okay.
And that's an extra dice or just one success?
That is one success.
Alright, let's see where we go. Well, I sure am glad I got it, because that's 2 1s, 2 5s, and a 4. And so what is my difficulty? It's 6, isn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, well, I'm glad I got that 1, because now it's just a failure.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well...
why? Why do I... Why... I don't get it. They keep talking about wanting to move me and stuff, but, I can't go to Deepwood Glen. My mom won't let me. Yeah,
I know. Well, Joshua, I have a plan to give you regents that live there, and that'll help you until you're an adult. And Chandra's one of them. Because I want her to teach you how to, defend your Glen. Thinking back on it, I kind of wish I had something like that because, oh boy, I can't do anything that's not speaking to people. That's why I need Sid. But I want you to not need protection like how I do. I can't go anywhere without, someone to watch me because I'm weak in that way. But I don't want you to have to be. I think you could learn a lot from them.
Yeah, I don't want to be weak either, but Lord Tierson, he has a sword.
Lord Tierson does have a sword. I think it would be good for you to be friends with commoners. How about we have a lunch date?
A lunch date?
Me, you, and them. We can go wherever you want. We can do whatever you want. I have a lot banking on this, Joshua. I'm trying to protect you in the only way that I can. And I know that they'll protect you. I'd like to see someone try to fight Chandra. I mean, William did it, but I get the feeling that William was just really lucky on that roll.
Oh, William can't fight for shit.
Do you remember when William shrunk her down?
Oh, yeah.
And then we both had to, gang up on her and, put a shawl over her head. She was like, fuck you! Because he made her, super small.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah, I guess I'll think about it.
I want someone to protect you. And Lord Tierson can't always do it because he's an adult and he has girl trouble. And I'm worried. And I'm just trying to protect you.
Yeah. Okay.
Sleep on it.
I guess so. I'll sleep on it.
Okay. Well, I'm going to try to convince Lord Tierson to see if it's okay. Alright. Bye.
Bye.
Click. Couldn't convince him. It's okay. I'll say that he was convinced.
Okay. So, in time, you,
go and see.
You get to see Lord Tierson.
How is he? Is he still,
He is, his anger is white hot. He is, well, I don't need her anyway. How dare she leave me? I'm wonderful.
You are.
Why?
No, Lord Tierson, no, please. You know what? She just needs a minute. Sometimes people's eyes get clouded by their emotions. And she needs time for those emotions to settle in so she can see clearly and see that she has so much love for you.
I just worry that her love for me might be eclipsed by her love for the sea.
Lord Tierson, her love is like the sea. It comes forward unexpectedly, washing everything away, and it stays for a while. And then it pulls away and goes away, and everyone's like, where'd the ocean go? But a tsunami is coming. But a tsunami is coming, and it's gonna be back, but harder.
That sounds frightening.
Just like love. Love is frightening, Lord Tierson, but that's what makes it so beautiful! I'm really passionate about something I don't have.
Yes. I suppose you're right.
Mm-hmm.
You are so wise.
Mm-hmm. I, Luminalux. I am the light by which I will lead others. And I will burn myself out. Wow. I don't know if I meant that. That was weird. That was very impulsive.
How can I help you?
Okay, so what I'm here for is I've been thinking. So do you remember how there was that person that contacted the bridge trolls, that I don't call them that, but those three, the scoundrels, and told them to kidnap Joshua? Do you remember that?
Yes.
It was a female, and they want whoever it was wanted them in my freehold, right? Then a little bit later, Keelan expires, right? I think the person that contacted them wants Deepwood Glen. Mm-hmm. You still on track with me?
The person who got in touch with them to take your freehold wants Deepwood Glen?
I think so.
Then why would they not have sent... why would they... why would they not have sent the three of them after Keelan in the first place?
I think it might have just been easier due to the party. But the reason I say that is... You know, if Keelan dies, normally it would go to Lysander. Lysander, however, is a commoner. Instantly, everyone would have thought that he killed her. And if they'd been watching us or anything, they'd know that Joshua would be the only person able to go. Joshua is a vulnerable... Well, he's not a vulnerable child, but he is a child. I'm concerned that he might be a target. And once he's gone, or Lord forbid one of us, there's an open seat. And no she left to take it. It would have to go to a commoner. Or another she. Another... No, she didn't. And I suddenly... Like, she has, like, a little bit of suspicion as she's saying it then of the... Cassie? Cassie. Huh. But that's my suspicion. And everyone was very upset about your beloved with the regency. I have talked to a bunch of people, and I think it would be a good idea to split co-regency among the scoundrels and Joshua. And I think that because if anyone makes a move for Deepwood Glen or Joshua, they'll protect it. They don't have anything. Do you get what I'm coming at?
Not in the slightest.
If they are bound by oath to protect both Joshua and that Glen, we don't have to worry about that anymore. Because you have three relatively capable people and Joshua who are guarding it.
But then they will have open influence to Joshua.
That's true.
Do you want Joshua to be unseelie?
No. But I think there's valuable things from them he can learn. He has them, but he also has us.
I feel like he has them a little bit more. What are we getting out of this exactly, other than having Deepwood Glen stabilized for however long that lasts?
We have Deepwood Glen stabilized. And we have Joshua protected by oath. By people who are more associated in Deepwood Glen and the things that go on there. I think it keeps unrest from going on, because I'm pretty sure, well, no, I'm pretty sure that there were a couple dumpster fires that happened after our meeting. I don't want any class-based upheavals. You understand?
Well, if we don't want class-based upheavals, we should just, I don't know, not deal with them. It's beneath them. What would they teach Joshua? They have nothing to offer. Why should we kowtow to those
they have art and
who
perspective.
Have tried to violently take over your freehold?
Clearly they needed it. They're starving. Because Deepwood Glen is they're
unseelie.
They are.
They don't starve. Unseelie don't starve. They take glamour wherever they can get it.
I think it would, not to sound... Giving them regency for the next 7 years until even less if Joshua is capable of doing it by himself. It stops any chaos from that one front for a little bit. There's someone who's killing us, and I can't deal with commoner uprising at the same time that I'm trying to find out who killed Keelan. I can't.
Well, if you really want to, if you ask me, if you really want to see who it was that killed Keelan, just look at who's gaining everything out of this situation.
Who?
The 3 in Deepwood Glen. I bet you they killed Keelan.
Why would they? They didn't realize that I was going to bring this to them. They didn't believe me. They thought I was crazy for doing this. And they actually said they thought it was a trick. Which, to be fair, given our history, kind of seems like a trick. But I feel like I have 2 favors from them. I just need them to take the oath that they will protect. They will protect Joshua and the Freehold. They can do with the Freehold. I think they'll probably improve it, hopefully, if they know it's good for them. They'll see what it's like to rule. Maybe it'll give them a little perspective.
The one who I think will gain perspective from this, should it go through, is you.
Yeah? Myself.
We will allow this. But when it goes wrong, and it will...
I'll take the blame.
That you will.
It's my responsibility.
That it is.
I understand.
Have them meet. I will write up the contract, and I will seal them under oath.
Good. Alright. Thank you. I appreciate your audience. Baron Tierson. And I sort of get up and... Hey! She's just like, man, it has to go good. It has to. So I guess we're just gonna get everything put together for that entire thing. Just text Carta and be like, he said okay as long as the fallout from any bullshit falls on me. I'm willing to take that. So it's on. Smiley face.
Who's writing up the contract?
Lord Tierson wants to write it up, but I think I'm going to try to be there to keep him from being ridiculous about it.
Do you have the art?
No. I'm just going to be there to be like, I don't know about that. I think I want them to just to protect, nurture, and support Joshua and the Freehold, because that'll keep them from, letting it fall to shit. That and the consequences of technically being a owner of a Freehold and letting it fall to shit, which is you gain banality pretty drastically if it is damaged. And I feel like that'll be good.
Okay.
There's a pretty big consequence to keep them from wanting to harm it.
And that is the oath is pretty much constructed to your wording. Mm-hmm. And so they accept. And
until Joshua comes of age.
Lord Tierson looks, just is frowning the entire time. He's not one to hide his emotions anyway. He thinks this is a farce, and he makes jokes of it before the actual oath reading, and everyone's there. And a lot of people are really confused. A lot of the knockers and stuff that also hang out in the area
are like, what's going on here?
They're like, what?
So we went from Narissa to the bridge trolls?
To these guys?
Didn't they try to take a Freehold a little while back?
It wasn't even a month ago. And Tierson makes extra sure that everybody knows that this is your idea.
Yes, it's my idea.
And so, yeah, you get it, and they are sealed. The oaths are sealed, and they will be in charge of Joshua's fosterage. They will be in charge of maintaining Deepwood Glen.
Make sure nothing
as a
happens
freehold,
to it.
Make sure nothing happens to it.
And to teach Joshua.
To teach
everything
Joshua
that they know.
what they know about defending it.
Yep.
And so
I'll definitely be popping in periodically to be like, listen, guys, I'm just here to give you guys updates. There's no manual for this. I wish there was. I should write it.
And so, yeah. And so that's where we end up.
Okay.
Is there anything else you wanna get done this session?
Can I get one more attempt to get?
Yeah.
What's his face to like me?
Okay.
Because I'm really counting on that because I definitely want to get up in them dreams. Let me think. He liked my Nicolas Cage stuff.
Did he?
You know, it was a very strange reception to those. I don't know. Maybe I could show him more of the weird props I have. Like all of the life-size cardboard cutouts we store in my attic. So
Why do you have those?
Well, before I moved to miniature ones, full-size ones were kind of my thing. I used to try to do full-size sets. Too difficult.
And
Don't
so
have enough
you have
land.
You have a bunch of cardboard cutouts of Nicolas Cage in different poses.
There's a bunch of Nicolas Cage, but there's like a lot of like all sorts of people. It's kind of scary in my attic because I stand them up. And so like I take a picture of my attic and go, "Are you interested in looking into my attic too?"
Holy shit, what the fuck is this? Adelaide. I'm trying to solve a murder. You can't keep showing me all of this.
Well, question mark.
Of course I want to see these.
Yeah. Yes. And I want him to come out and I go up into the attic and like maybe I should like put on a fan in here or something. Nah. Part of the experience is how hot it is up here.
And as you're getting up there and preparing to show it off, chimerically, one of them is like, Adelaide.
Yeah?
Adelaide, you gotta get us out of here. It's too hot.
Nicholas, I can't right now.
It's too hot up here, Adelaide.
I could bring up a fan.
Yeah, we'd appreciate that.
Yeah, I'll bring up a fan.
Hey, when are we getting out of here?
Well, I mean, I kind of want to bring you guys down. I have a couple things in mind. It's just I got in a lot of trouble for throwing things off of City Hall, and especially when I threw Frowny Nicholas off of City Hall. I got in a lot of trouble for that.
Well, maybe you don't throw us off of things.
Yeah, but it looked great when I like put those little gliders on you. Oh god, we got at least 500 yards.
Well, maybe we just don't do that, and you just get us out of this hot attic.
Yeah, you're right. You know what? How about this weekend I bring you guys down and I'll just set you up around the house?
That sounds great.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. Okay, but I gotta, like, air out this room just a little bit. I'm bringing someone up, okay? Look good. Be on your best behavior, you know?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, Nick.
Okay, that sounds good.
I'm sorry I've been neglectful. That's on me. But I promise, Nick, I promise. You're in my heart. Forever. Nicolas Cage cardboard cutout.
Great.
So I go and I wait.
And so, yeah. He comes over. Okay, so let's see this.
All right.
Let's see these monstrosities in action.
Let's go. right.
Go upstairs. And,
it's a very cool attic.
As you're walking through, Louie is doing the dishes, and he looks over. Detective?
Oh, the detective is here to look at our attic. I wanted to show him some stuff.
In the attic?
Yeah.
Isn't that where you keep all of the...
Shh! Louie, you're humiliating me in front of the detective.
Okay, I will stop. No, that'll be funny. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, well, I wonder what he meant by that.
So you go up into the attic.
Look, click, click.
Ah! Oh my god!
There's so many.
Why?
I have about 40 standing up, but if you look in the back, I have more, but I have them compressed up and tied.
Well.
Yeah, pretty cool, huh?
Yeah. No, this is not cool.
What do you mean
This is horrific.
What do you mean?
I thought looking into the eyes of tiny Nicolas Cage was horrifying. This is sheer terror. This is where nightmares are born.
Oh, I didn't know that you thought that.
Yeah, no, one cardboard cutout's pretty creepy.
Oh, do you want to see the scariest one? And I real fast move my flashlight to a pinhead one that's in the corner. Suddenly it just lights up. Look at that one.
Jesus. Adelaide.
I have all of them, look. And I shine them on the other ones that are all around the room.
All of the Cenobites.
Look!
Okay. Okay. Wow. All right.
Do you like these?
No.
How come you don't like anything that I show you?
It's not that it has less to do with you and more to do with what you're showing me.
I kind of think these things are really cool.
I'm glad somebody does. You think that they're cool enough to hide in your attic?
Well, the thing is, they used to not be in my attic. They used to be in my mirror foyer. All 75 of them.
Wow.
But then Louie told me that they keep startling him, and so he told me to do something about them, and so I put them in the attic.
Yeah.
A less scary place.
I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, no, these are neat. These are pretty cool.
Okay. Do you like this one more than Nicolas Cage?
Than the tiny Nicolas Cage?
Like, yeah.
No, I think I prefer the tiny.
Okay.
The tiny sets. These literally scared the shit out of me.
Yeah. I mean, like, later on I could show you some of my other stuff if you're interested. And I, like, look away like I'm not interested, and then, like, turn back and smile at him.
Like what?
I have, like, lots of projects that I do.
Okay, well, yeah, you can just let me know what you're doing.
Okay.
Anyway. Yeah, this is a nightmare.
Okay. What movies do you like? Do you like Cenobites? And I shine it on it again.
Yeah, no, I've seen, I like the first Hellraiser.
Good. Do you like Shrek?
Is that a real question?
Yeah.
Who doesn't like Shrek?
And I turn and I point it upwards. And there's a Shrek on the ceiling.
I'm not going to look up right now.
You should look.
I'm pretty sure I know what you're trying to show me. And he looks up. Yep, that's what I thought it was.
Look at that Shrek up there. It took a lot of work to get him up there.
Yeah.
He's the king of the castle.
It's very warm in here. We can go.
We can go. I don't mind. Okay. Well, I'm glad that you liked my collection.
Yeah, this treehouse of horrors you have shown me.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right. Goodbye.
Yeah. Bye, Adelaide.
Wait. Do you want something before you go, like a Coke or some water?
No, I'm afraid you'd probably try to feed me Beat Wellington again, and I.
Did you not like the Beat Wellington? And I look at him adorably. Did you hate it?
Role appearance and empathy.
Yes. right. Much better. 3. It's
the
okay.
Beat Wellington's fine. That's like more of a once in a lifetime opportunity, and I'd hate to have it spoiled by eating it ever again.
Oh. Well, I'm a really good cook, and I can make a lot of stuff.
That's great. I'll take you up on it another time.
Uh-huh.
I've got to go.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
I think that went well, Louie, I say before he has even left the house.
Okay.
And
then
I
Louie...
click off the light, close the door. I think that went well. I think you really liked it.
Yeah, my favorite part was the scream. I knew it was coming. I was waiting for it the entire time.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I think he liked it a lot. I mean, everybody likes that. You liked it.
No, I hated it. That's why I
you.
had you move them to the attic, so that I would not have to see them ever again.
Yeah. Well...
Every time I saw one, I had a miniature anxiety attack because I thought my home was being invaded.
Oh. Well, your home's not being invaded except by the spirit of Nicolas Cage.
Well...
It'll be well
There's
protected.
about 40 spirits of Nicolas Cage in this house.
In this house, in the shed. Oh,
yeah.
so many.
Anyway.
Alright. I think he likes me.
Yeah, I think so too. That's why he keeps coming back.
Yeah. You don't think I'm scaring him away, do you?
No. I mean, he keeps coming back, so... I think, as long as you're still friends with him on Facebook, I think you're probably okay.
Yeah, no, you're right. That makes perfect sense.
Yeah, otherwise, he'd just ghost you.
Yeah, like you do to all the girls. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
Anyway, I've got a date tonight.
Oh, you're gonna go out with Cassie again?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna follow you this time.
Good. I don't want you to.
And then I look up at him and smile are you sure you don't want me to follow you?
I am very sure I don't want you to follow me.
Okay. Where are you guys gonna go?
We'll probably go to the beach or something.
That's very romantic.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, I 100% won't follow you.
I appreciate it.
And I'm smiling because I am.
Are you going to follow?
Yes! I'll try anyway.
Okay, so get ready to roll that stealth.
That
you're really, really bad at. And I believe we're looking at difficulty 8 because of your appearance.
I am doing my best. Nope.
Yeah, so you follow him. You get about as far as the pier. And he turns around, looks at you, that same face again. Go home, Addie.
I walk around and I stiff arm walk back.
Go home, Addie.
I'm going home right now. Dang it. How did he see me in this wide-brimmed hat? Dang it. I bet they're having a great time on the beach. But they're talking about how bad it was in college for him. Good times.
And so, yeah. I assume you go home from here?
Yeah, I probably just loiter a little, walk a little bit, look back upset, walk a little more, be like, maybe he'll want me back. No. Fine. I'll just go to college. I'll just go to college and be miserable just like you were in college. I remember that.
And so, yeah.
I remember all the crying.
You make your way home, and, Louie doesn't make it home that night.
Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Yeah, no. Once he doesn't come home, around, 1 in the morning, I'm probably Around 3 in the morning, I'm maybe they're just kissing on the beach. Around 6 in the morning, I'm okay, no, that's weird. Usually he texts me back. I'm not the only one who's clingy here. It's both of us.
Okay, so what are you gonna do?
I'm probably gonna go look for his car.
Okay. You find it. It's right there at the pier.
Shit. I am now starting to panic a little bit. Call his phone and start looking for him.
You call it. It's not off. You get the dial tone. And it rings about 4 or 5 times before it finally picks up. Adelaide?
Louie?
Adelaide.
Where are you?
Oh, I'm out here. I'm sorry. Oh man, I totally lost track of time. What? It's 6 in the morning. Oh no.
Where are you, Louie?
I'm really sorry, Addie.
Where are you?
We're here at this shack on the beach. I think you know the one.
Yeah, I know the one. Don't move.
Addie, this place is amazing.
I know. I'll be there in a second. Don't move. Ugh! And I'm just like, I fucking run to the beach. I run there. This is Simba when he's running back to Ride Rock.
And so, yeah, you make it inside. And
I just sort of come in and I'm just like...
You walk in and Louie is sitting there. You can see him by the balefire, and he's like, "This place is amazing. Have you ever seen Adelaide?
Where is she? Where's Cassie?
She's in the other room. She is amazing.
I know. Cassie!
Adelaide!" And Cassiopeia comes out, and she, "Huh? Adelaide?
What did you do?
Oh,
why did you let him near the balefire?"
"I wanted to fix him."
You can't fix him.
"Sure I can. He's here. Look at him." And
this won't be forever.
He's kind of in shock. He's like, What are you? Adelaide, your ears."
I can explain it, Louie, but I'm just trying to talk to... You're out of line!
I am?
Yes!
I'm so sorry. What did I do?
There is a murderer afoot, and you kept him out till 7 in the morning. Do you not have any empathy for what that might seem like?
Oh my gosh. She looks sorry. She's just, "I'm so sorry. I didn't even think about it. We were having so much fun, and we were playing, and
I don't know if this is good for him. I don't know what this will do.
We were creating, and it was so beautiful. Adelaide, look." And the wing heading out into the some of the guest rooms is all painted up, and it's done so like mathematically really well, and it all looks very nice.
It looks like Louie's.
It looks like a lot of his old work.
Louie, did you do that?
Yes. Adelaide, what's going on? She told me that this place was magical.
It is. I don't know if he should be here. I don't know. This might not be good for him.
Well, why not?
I don't think people are supposed to be exposed to the balefire. I think it makes them weird. I don't know. You can't do this again, Cassie.
Why not? What? What do you mean you can't do it again? I haven't felt this good in years.
I don't know if this is dangerous. I don't know.
Dangerous? Why would it be dangerous, Adelaide?
Because it's magic, Louie. I'm taking my brother home.
Oh, okay. I'm really sorry.
You should be. God, that's so insensitive. I think you need to go. Cassie.
Well, hold on.
I think you need to go.
Hold on.
I think
you shouldn't be You shouldn't be rude to Cassie. She took me here. That's. If she made some kind of mistake, I don't understand. I don't understand what's going on. But Cassie's not to blame here.
No, Cassie is to blame here. No, Cassie. I can't explain everything right now. Cassie, just go home. I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
I'm trying not to be mad.
I'm really sorry.
Good! Okay, I'm sorry. You just go.
Did you just talk down to someone?
That's what I was trying to do.
Yeah, and so that is your your personal banality trigger.
Yes, finally.
Or your antithesis.
Mm-hmm. I pass it.
Yep, you passed it. And so?
Because I've been trying to make it come up more.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do one for Lord Tierson where I'm going to tell him how I feel.
Okay.
I'm just gradually.
Yeah. All right. So?
I'll explain everything to Louie.
Oh, okay. Explain everything. What's going on?
Louie, it's Point Avalon is magic, Louie.
What?
Point Avalon is magic. There's magic stuff here, and she shouldn't have brought you here because you're not gonna remember it when you go back.
What do you mean when I go back? Then why don't I just stay here? I can leave and you can go with me and we can like legally buy this place. And then I can just live
I would
here.
love that, but
I can live here.
You'd have to visit here.
Visit?
If you live here, it'll make you sick.
Oh.
You're a human being, Louie. You're a normal person.
You're a human being too, Adelaide.
No, I'm not. And I never was.
What?
I never
You're
was.
my sister. Of course you're a human being. I've known you since you were a baby.
I know. Me and Cassie are different than you. You can tell by looking at us.
What?
We're fairies. And...
You're a fairy?
Don't I look like one?
I mean...
Doesn't this seem a little... You can believe this, right?
Yeah. I...
You can come back to visit. And I'm
really confused.
Louie, I don't know what it is about you. You have attracted three You've attracted 3 of us in your life, and it's wild.
3?
Keelan was one too. You ever think it was weird the things she did, how they didn't make sense? She was bad.
She was... She did that?
Yeah.
Why?
Because she was... Because some people are just hateful for no reason. And she hated people. And she hated you. And she hated everything.
She hated me?
She thought humans were stupid and petty. That's what she said. And they have worthless dreams. That's what she said.
Oh, yeah. I remember she would speak like that sometimes.
And it seemed crazy.
Yeah.
But she was just like us.
Just before I was about to dump her, I finished my project. And she tore it apart.
Yeah. If you wanted to buy this place and be able to bring you here all the time, but you can't live here. I can't even live here. If you live here, you lose your mind.
going to go home, I think. We need to talk about this when we get home.
You won't.
What?
Don't worry about it, Louie. We'll talk about it when we get home. Okay? But
Okay.
just promise me you won't come back here with anyone but me.
Okay.
There's other people like her. Like Keelan. And if anything were to happen to you, it would be my fault.
Very tired. I didn't get a lot of sleep. I
don't think you did.
I'm going to go home.
Okay. I'll go home with you.
Yeah.
Let's go. I'm so sorry.
He leaves.
Yeah, and she just follows after him on her bike, and she is just like, she feels so bad. She's going to have a stern speaking to with Cassie. Because now she's getting scared. She already had that idea while explaining to everyone else that her showing up when she did just sits really, really bad with her, and she's scared. Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, Cassie is going to have to deal with that, even if it's not her fault. She'll be dealing with the consequences of someone being crazy and paranoid. Mm-hmm. Because, a murder is afoot. Yep. Like I keep saying.
Okay.
But yeah, just go home, and she just knows that in about 30 to 45 minutes, he's gonna start losing it. He's not gonna remember it.
Okay. And that's where we will wrap up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good stuff.
So. Experience. Go ahead and take 3.
1, 2, 3. I wonder what I could buy.
How much you sitting on?
5, 6, 7, 8.
You should look at the arts.
I'm thinking about buying that time one. I'm kind of interested in that. There's another one I was interested in.
Time or Chronos?
Chronos.
Okay.
I was thinking about Chronos. I think I have everything I want in Oniromancy, because after 2, they start to have applications so specific that they're not worth it unless, you just really need that particular thing. Soothsay, though, still applicable. There's a couple other ones that I am also interested in. But another thing I wanted to spend, I could spend XP on, is I'm interested in Remembrance. I'm interested in taking some dots of remembrance about Lumina and a couple of her past lives.
Whoa.
And how in all of them you can definitely tell that burn bright and burn out.
We will focus on that one a little later. It being a background, it's not really something you can just buy.
No, I wanna like,
yeah.
And I think I could use Old Rook as the
that you could,
as the excuse to
start delving into it,
my thoughts and impulses. Because I mean, it's there. It's just the mist, And so I'm very interested in that. Good stuff.
Okay.
All right. Thank everybody for watching this episode of Yours to Keep, episode 6, The Phantom Menace.
I guess you're keeping that part in the beginning?
I'll think about it.
Because that would be for a completely different episode.
I mean, I'll be honest with you.
Be in the intro to episode 10.
This joke doesn't make sense.
Nope, not yet. See you in episode 10. All right. Yeah.